Think you're being cheated on? Want to find out the truth? It's War of the Roses with Blake and Erin. Find out who your better half will send a dozen roses to.
This is the War of the Roses with Blake and Erin.
Sponsored by City Chick Fashion Essentials for daily life.
On X1071.
Lisa, good morning. You're on War of the Roses. It's Blake and Erin. How are you?
Hi, I'm all right. How are you?
Lisa, so what is your story?
You think your man's cheating on you?
He's been hanging out with this girl, Janelle, a little too often, and I actually introduced them, but
wait a minute.
He knows her kind of because he knows her actually because of me, but I just feel like he's been hanging out with her a little too much.
Okay, so is this like a really good friend of yours, and you're okay with that, or is this someone he works with, or you work with? How's the connection?
What do you mean you introduced them?
Yes.
Well, I had met her first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I introduced him to her. But I just feel like they've gotten a little too close, and it makes me kind of uncomfortable.
Okay, and is your man your husband, your boyfriend?
Yes, my husband.
Your husband, and she is a friend of yours who you've introduced.
So you didn't introduce them how, though? Hey, this is my friend, what's her name? Janelle?
Janelle, yeah.
Okay, so you feel like you introduced, I don't understand, though. Did something happen with them, or what are you suspicious about?
It just seems like he always wants her over. Like, he's always bringing her up. And, I don't know. My instincts tell me something's going on.
But I'm wondering why you're calling if you introduced them, and why you introduced them, because
I introduced them.
There's got to be a reason why.
Is it like
you really want me to tell you how I introduced them or what happened?
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. We need to know that we're calling someone out and accusing them of cheating, we have a basis for it.
Basically, we've been married for a couple of years now. We wanted to kind of, spice up the sex life a bit.
Oh.
And he had kind of asked me for a little bit, introduce another girl into our business.
Nice.
And I finally gave in.
I was not expecting that.
No.
Holy crap.
So wait,
I finally gave in, and I did. So,
where did you find her? Janelle, was she a friend before this? So what are you saying? Actually, I want you to say the words. What are you saying that how you guys met? What happened?
I met her through another friend of mine. We were all hanging out one day, me and my friend Carla, and I met her through Carla.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then from then, I had introduced them, and he told me that he thought she was attractive, and if he kept asking me about this threesome business, and this Mirage à Trois. And
Wait, hold on. What did you just call it?
Mirage à Trois.
Sorry.
Menage à trois. Menage à trois?
Oh, Menage à Trois. Okay.
So you guys.
Sorry, I'm still a little caught up on the whole.
I love the
threesome
Mirage à Trois. So you guys had a threesome. You, Junior, and this friend Janelle.
Janelle.
So now, how was that, by the way?
No, a lot of guys, by the way, have Mirage à Trois. No,
how was that, by the way? Just curious. Is that pretty good?
Because I can't really get it.
It was interesting.
Was
but
it?
Then I also felt, sometimes you feel kind of jealous.
Was it? Yeah, I mean, was it awkward once everything was over? Was everybody like, hey, shaking hands or high fiving, or is it?
Well, definitely not shaking hands.
Do you still talk? You still talk to your friend Janelle, right? And so now, Junior.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why he wants her to come over all the time. That makes sense to me.
I definitely know why he wants her to come over all the time, because you gave him that.
That's
every
awesome.
guy's
Yeah,
fantasy.
I guess so.
Do you have a sister?
Do I have a sister?
Yeah.
Blake wants to get hooked up. Yeah.
Like running the family. That's awesome. Listen. Hey, listen. This is an absolutely true story. I have an aunt in my family that gave that same present to her husband.
How did your aunt come about
for his
telling you
birthday.
this? I would freak out if I found this out about any of my aunts.
She's a really cool hip aunt.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a present, right?
That's surprising. Yes, it was a present. Yes, it was a present.
And so, okay, so this does happen, Blake. Like you just said, your aunt does this.
I'm not kidding. That's a true story.
Wow.
Yeah. So okay,
that's blowing my mind right now.
Anyways,
funny your aunt told you that.
Right.
So what's the deal? So you want us to call Junior and offer him a dozen red romantic roses, and you want to find out if he sends them to Janelle? Is that what I'm getting out of this?
Yes, I want to find out who.
Well, what if he does?
Well, I guess I'll take it from there, but it's not going to be pleasant, I don't think.
Well, I know, but it's kind of your fault in a way, isn't it?
No, she did something nice, and now he's
It's not my fault.
You don't want him to go and start dating her just because you tried to spice up your relationship.
He's still married to her. Is that considered cheating, though, if you get permission?
Yeah, no, it's not considered cheating if you get permission.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love this.
Unfortunately, it would be considered cheating if you weren't there, though, right, Lisa?
Yes, definitely.
I understand those rules. As long as a guy has the rules, the playbook, we're good to go. All right?
Yeah.
All right, listen, here's the deal. This is what we do on War of the Roses. We're going to call Junior, your husband, next. Erin is going to pretend like she's calling from our fake flower company, and we'll offer him a dozen free red romantic roses, and we'll see where Junior sends them, okay?
By the way, I'm changing the name. I don't want to be Paradise Flowers anymore. We're going to be Blaren.ky because Blake and Erin, I'm combining our names. I feel like we just need to change it up.
You just like my mom or my a girl who wants to rearrange the furniture in the front room just because.
Exactly, I got it.
Just rearranging
I'm not even
going to
be Sarah anymore. I'm going to be someone else completely.
You're changing the color of the drapes just for fun.
Stay tuned to find out what name I use instead of Sarah.
All right, Lisa, hold on. We'll call Junior next on War of the Roses. It's Blake and Erin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, is Junior there? Hello?
It's Junior. Who's this?
Hey, Junior, this is Karen. I'm calling from a new internet flower company. We're called Blaren.ky. We're doing a word-of-mouth campaign, and I have a free dozen red roses for you if you can take a quick survey. Is that cool?
All right, yeah.
Okay. So all I need to know is, have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you plan on purchasing flowers in the next 6 months?
I'm gonna be this past maybe something. Yeah.
Okay, well, as a thank you for doing the survey, all we ask is that you think of us, Blaren.ky, for the flowers. And as a thank you for that, and hopefully telling your friends about us and anybody else that you talk to about flowers, should it come up in conversation, that Blaren.ky is the best flower company out there. And you can send a dozen red roses, they're romantic red roses, to anyone, anywhere. Who would you send them to? I just need a name first, and then I'll get the other information.
I mean, it's for free, huh?
It's totally free. It's just as a thank you. Like I said, it's a word-of-mouth campaign.
I sent them to my wife, and I sent it to my wife, Lisa.
Your wife, Lisa. That's sweet.
Yeah.
And you also get a card. And so, with that, what would you want to put on that card as a message?
Just because, yeah.
Just because. Okay.
Just because.
Just because. Love. Do you want me to put love?
Love Junior.
Love Junior? Okay. So I got that down. And,
excuse me, Junior. Hi, this is Blake. I'm on for quality assurance. How was your phone call, sir? Was it good? Was Karen, did she take care of you well?
Yeah, I guess. It's the flower's still free, right?
They are still free, yes. Also wanted to let you know that you're on a little segment we call War of the Roses on the Blake and Erin morning show on X1071.
What?
You're on the air with us right now. And your wife, Janelle, put us up to it. What we do on this segment, we catch cheaters. And she's been listening in this whole time. Say hello to Lisa.
Hi. Hi, Junior.
Wait, what?
Hey, Junior, you're live on the radio with us right now.
We just wanted to know who you were going to send flowers to, and you did awesome, and you sent them to the right person. You sent them to your wife, Lisa. Good job, Junior. Sorry the flowers are fake, so you don't get those, but you get a big round of applause from everybody else.
That's
Yay!
nice, yeah. Good job.
Junior's awesome.